Hi, I wanted to make a quick guide on how to use Pieces editor. I'm going to go over a few basic things just to show you how everything works. The first thing that I like to do is to go into workshop settings and change a few things here. So if you want to be able to place bots in the air, turn on floating bots. Another thing that I would turn off is teleport animation, especially for speedrun maps. Then I'd recommend going into lobby and lowering the amount of players from 8 to 5 or 6, just to prevent the lobby crashing. I also lower the amount of spectators, just in case. So everything is pretty simple, but can look really overwhelming at first. All the controls are on the left of your screen. I'll put the link to console controls in the description. So let's create a simple level. To create a point, you press interact and primary fire. Then let's place a mercy by pressing melee and primary fire, and create a new level. That's the goal. Now you can press res and secondary fire to go back a level, and res and primary fire to go to the next level. To allow crouch, you press interact and crouch. And to make the level require res, you press interact and reload. And if you don't want the res to refresh your GA, you can press interact and GA. So by holding jump and primary or secondary fire, you can increase or decrease the radius of the checkpoint. And to switch editing modes, you press interact twice. Let's place an orb. You can move it whichever direction you want. You can place it in the ground. You can also make it a refresh orb, so you can put a bot here. Very simple. To make a res bot, you press interact and reload. The controls for this in orb mode are wrong. You can also put spheres. They work similar to orbs in terms of moving them and stuff. You can also make them smaller or bigger. Up to you. You can also place clouds and bounce on them. You can move them around, change the strength with which they bounce you. Yep, like that. Now a bit about teleport checkpoints and how they work. To enable teleport checkpoint, you need to press GA and interact. Then just create a new point, and that's where you will be teleported. And important thing to note here is that teleports only work when edit mode is off. So now we can save the data by holding J and crouch and walking backwards. You can see the instruction appear on the screen. So first we go into Workshop Inspector, change this to Global, and press X to copy all the data. Then you go into Workshop Editor, scroll all the way up, and put your data here. I would recommend saving every 10 or 20 new checkpoints, as you never know if your game crashes. Also, don't forget that you need to delete the previous data to put in the new one. And don't forget to save it to the code as well, which I'll show you how to do later. And while we're still here, you can go and customize a few things. You can fill in creator and code by filling in the creator and code, obviously. And if you want your maps to have tips, you go into HUD guidance text, change the level here, and write anything you want here. And to change the colors, you can go into personalized configuration and change whatever you want here. Another important thing is to have a cooldown rule. You can find it in the description of the video. You copy the rule and paste it, and make sure to credit the people in the description of your map. And that's everything is done. You can go into show lobby, settings, turn off edit mode, restart the whole thing. And now that everything is done, we can go into settings, share code, and if you're saving this the first time, you can create a new code, and if you're saving it the second time, you can upload it to existing code. So we create a new code, and I'd recommend writing it down somewhere to not forget. And now that we're done, we can test everything and see how everything works. Oh yeah, great level, amazing. Teleport checkpoint works. Great. Bye.